Hello, my loves. Hi. I've missed you. How have you guys been? I'm sorry, y'all. I have a major sweet tooth right now, so I'm going to be munching on candy. So just ignore that. I'm doing pretty good. I'm doing a lot better than I've been feeling that I've been doing lately. I'm feeling a lot better. There's noises happening downstairs, but I'm doing pretty good. Thank you for asking. Thank you. Am I the asshole for telling my brother that he himself is to blame for his wife's cheating? I mean, what'd he do? What'd he do? My older brother, 29 male, has always had it easy and got way too comfortable in his situation. He was always the favorite compared to myself, 25 female, and my sister, 32 female. The handsome kid, popular in high school and with the girls, that kind of thing. It seems during It seemed during college, he actually found a long-term girlfriend. When he finished up school, he married her. It's been 6 years since they got married, and he hasn't done anything. 6 years? And nothing? No. She said he didn't make it slick no more, so she went and found somebody else to bounce up on. His wife has always been a driven, successful woman. How he got her to marry him, I will never know. Since they were married, he hasn't worked. They don't have kids. He barely does anything around the house. He outright admits it. He's gained a considerable amount of weight, developed a crippling porn addiction. He's way too open to admitting it. It's awkward. And he spends his days with that or gaming. My brother got too used to gliding through life because he was always the pretty and the fun guy. Now he had his dream girl who provided the house and brought in a ton of money without him having to lift a finger. He stopped trying to contribute at all. His wife works and does all the chores. They're roommates. I've always liked her and we hang out quite a bit. 4 years ago, she started doing anything she could to fix the relationship because my brother manipulated her into believing that it was her fault. She tried to set up therapy appointments, go to the gym more, encourage him to go to the gym, tried intimacy more often, cut back hours at work to spend more time with him, bought him expensive gifts. She spent years trying everything she could to fix it, believing that it was her fault. That's fucking terrible. That's fucking terrible. My brother didn't try to do a single thing. He outright rejected therapy, mocked her weight, even though she practically has a supermodel figure, insisted that his weight was fine, refused to lift a finger for the house, and kept blaming her for the way things were, saying if she tried more, he would be better. If you tried more, I wouldn't sit on my ass scratching my balls all day. The way he would wake up to not a seat in the house, no toilet seat, a couch cushion, a fucking mattress. He wouldn't have nowhere to sit the fuck down and watch no corn, play no games. He'd be sitting crisscross applesauce in the middle of the damn carpet trying to play the TV. He wouldn't have nowhere to sit on his ass. Hell no. This is the type of man that Madea was talking about. When you die, have them bury you on your stomach to give your ass a break. Because, sir, what the fuck? If you tried harder, I would be better. No, I can't try enough for the both of us. No. 3 years later, his wife was still coming home to him watching porn in a dirty house. She would spend all night cooking and cleaning. 3 years of her working herself to the bone, only to come to an emotionally abusive husband who beat her down while she tried everything to fix her marriage. Last year, she decided she wanted a divorce. My brother became hostile and promised to drag it out and take as much as he could, as apparently they have a prenuptial that he somehow got her to agree to. I know very little about divorce laws, especially in our state, except for that we don't live in an at-fault state. But according to her, if she tried to go forward with it and he got petty, he could take a lot from her. Everything they have is because of her. She decided against divorce. She was trapped with him and accepted it against mine and others' objections. Yeah, he definitely planned this. That's disgusting. That is disgusting, but that's okay because something gonna shock his ass back to fucking reality. I understand why she cheated because there was no marriage. There's no relationship. We're not fucking married. This is a single woman. This is a single fucking woman. She's been wanting to divorce you. Last year, she wanted, that's not cheating. That's the single woman going on about her day. I ain't gonna call it shit. I'm gonna call it she was dating. She was dating. Thank you. I be going on dates. I be bringing people home. We be sitting on the couch. I didn't make sure my dates talk to him about what game he playing. Fuck it. You don't want to leave me? Fuck it. I be bringing them home. I would be bringing them home. You want to come to my house for dinner? Okay, I have a man child that lives. Don't talk to him. We just pretend that he's invisible. Don't even acknowledge him. I be bringing everybody home. Everybody be having a whole entire party. Act like he's not there. I have a ghost in my house. Honestly, you guys, it's a ghost, but he likes to play tricks on people sometimes, and he likes to, make himself actual where you could feel it, but you just got to ignore him, and eventually he'll go away. Like, fuck that. Don't got time for this. I guess by then, his wife was over his bullshit. She slowly spent more time away from home and claimed that she was working late. She didn't bother him about therapy or his weight. She actually pretty much stopped interacting with him at all. She didn't cook anymore. She didn't clean anymore. It didn't take long for her to admit to me she was spending quite a bit of time with other guys and girls. She said, I'm about to let my freak flag fly, baby. Do what you do. She never brought any of them home, but was staying out late quite a bit. My brother didn't notice, and I didn't care. For years, she was a beaten down shell, trying to appease someone who didn't respect her. Now she was lively, happy, outgoing, and everything she used to be. I'm not happy about her feeling stuck with my brother or the concept of cheating in general, but apparently it works for her. No, yeah, like cheating is absolutely terrible. Cheating is absolutely fucking terrible. Downright dirty, nasty. We don't want to do that. But honestly, like I said, there hasn't been a relationship here in a long time, and he refuses to divorce her. What the fuck she supposed to do? Sit on her hands for the rest of her life? Nah, baby, go out and be happy. Go out and be fucking happy. It didn't take long for him to find out. Apparently, there were a lot of people that she was meeting. He was livid and demanded that she stop and threatened to divorce her. She didn't care. She told him that he knew where the door was. It was her home solely, and she was allowing him to stay there out of obligation. She told him that she would gladly stop if he agreed to a fair divorce without fighting, that she was showing decency as a provider and a wife by not bringing her partners into their home. Girl, you better than me. I'm telling you, just in the bed, all in the bed. In the bed. The thing is, even if my brother got his way in the divorce, he knew that money wouldn't last at all. And without any work experience and the shape that he's currently in, he would be screwed. He's an overweight slacker who barely had anything to his name. Prenup or not, now he was stuck. So that's how it's been for nearly a year. She barely comes home anymore, and it's a list of affair partners. The list of affair partners has only gotten longer. My brother tried going to the gym more, picking up a part-time job, cooking, but it was too late. He had years to fix this and only chose to change it when his back was against the wall. He's been begging me to make her stop. She's a grown-ass woman. What I'm supposed to do? He's been begging me to make her stop and to give their marriage a shot. I told him that he's a moron who only has himself to blame. If you beat down a patient and caring person long enough, they will absolutely mess you up. He needs to just accept a divorce in her favor and learn from this. He didn't like my answer at all and hasn't talked to me for a couple of weeks. I love it. I love it. It's beautiful. That's what happens. That's what fucking happens. I fucking love it. Neither one of them are the asshole. But like, OP's not the asshole. Neither is her sister-in-law. Because what the fuck was she supposed to do? What was she supposed to do? Sit on her fucking hands? Girl, you did the damn thing. Okay. Am I the asshole for telling my wife that her family needs to get a hotel next time they visit because of their kids? My wife, 36 female, and I, 35 male, have been married for 7 years, and we have a 5-year-old son. My wife has 4 siblings, 2 brothers and 2 sisters. Her brothers live far away and she isn't very close to them. Both her sisters live within 2 hours of us and the 3 of them are very close. Both of her sisters have 2 kids. Her youngest sister, Jen, 25 female, has a 3-year-old and a 1-year-old. Jen and her husband and their kids came to visit us this past weekend for Memorial Day. We have 3 bedrooms in our house: our master, our son's room, and a smaller guest room. My wife decided on her own that we would let Jen and her family have our bedroom. Nope. Because nobody is sleeping in my bed. Nope. No. Where the fuck I'm supposed to sleep? In my house. If nobody in my house gets a comfortable night's rest, I'm going to get a good night's rest in my house. I don't give a fuck how nobody else in the house sleep. I'm going to sleep fucking good. Grand on the mattress that I bought. Because the way Mark would be sleeping in the guest room with his sibling and their family, or they're going to get a hotel room together, because you can't, no. Wherever the fuck they sleeping, that's where you sleeping tonight. Since you want to give up my sleep, no, hell no. No. Apparently, Jen's kids aren't the best sleepers at home. And if they're in an unfamiliar place, it's even worse. So my wife offered Jen our room so all of them can be in one room. And my wife and I would sleep in the guest room. Why can't they sleep in a room with their parents? They're 3 and 1. Why can't they sleep in a room with their parents any fuck? Turns out that by bad sleepers, Jen meant that her kids wake up multiple times at night and then wake up for good at 5 a.m. every single day. I don't know about anybody else, but the last thing I want to do on a weekend is be woken up by a screaming baby at 5 a.m. 3 days in a row. It wasn't just the crying baby, but the fact that Jen and her husband would also be running around getting whatever the baby needed. So you guys are staying at someone else's house and you don't have the fucking decency to be prepared to have everything the child needs to shush them at 5 a.m. You guys shouldn't be staying at anybody else's house anyway. Y'all should be in a hotel room. You need to be in a hotel room because you're inconveniencing everybody. The commotion woke up our son, who then woke up my wife and I at 5 a.m. every day. I spent the entire weekend tired and cranky. To make things worse, Jen and her husband would take naps together whenever one of their kids was napping, which left my wife and I to watch their non-napping kid. I complained to my wife about being tired. She told me that her sister and brother-in-law need the rest more than we do because this is their life every day, so we should help them get at least a little bit of a break. Okay, see now, I understand that, but only if I agreed to this beforehand. You don't get to make the decision for the both of us that I have to be tired and cranky all fucking weekend because your sister and her fucking husband decided to have 2 kids within 2 years of each other and they can't handle it. No. Nope. Okay, well, sit here and give your brother and your brother-in-law and your sister a break. I'm going to go get a hotel room. I'll be back in the morning. I would have left her. Would have went and got a hotel and came back later. I'm going to take a motherfucking nap because everybody can get the fuck out. You and the kid included. Y'all can all get the fuck out, or you going to let me take a nap? I'm going to go take a nap because this is disrespectful. No, by the time Jen and her family left on Monday, all I wanted to do was sleep, which I did immediately after they left. My wife got upset with me for napping because our son was also tired and cranky and was fighting her on everything. She woke me up so that she could take a break. I later told her that the next time her sister wants to come and visit, they need to get a hotel because their kids' sleeping habits are clearly disruptive to our entire family. She told me she isn't going to tell her sister to fork out hundreds for a hotel when we have the space for them in our house. How do you give a fuck about your sister more than your husband? How do you care about how your sister and her husband are feeling more than your fucking husband? Disgusting. My wife also said that Jen's kids will be better sleepers as they get older. I told her that every decision she's making prioritizes her sister over me and our son. She got defensive. She told me that I'm being a jerk. If that's the only defense that she had for what you're saying, it's because she knows that she's wrong. Maybe I'm far enough removed from the baby stage that I've blocked it out. but I don't remember ever being so disruptive to anyone when we were guests in their house. They're supposed to come and visit us again for the 4th of July. I'm already dreading it. Plan something. Tell your wife that you're planning to go on a guy's fishing trip for the 4th of July, and you'll be back after they get back. Or after they leave. Plan something. This time, sir, I 100% approve you going on a boys' trip when your wife's family is coming to town. I 100% approve you going on a trip this time while the in-laws are in town. Because your wife doesn't fucking care if you're tired. She doesn't give a damn about how your life and your son's sleeping patterns are being fucking disrupted. Because as long as my sister's comfortable, then it really doesn't fucking matter how anybody else feels. Go on a trip. Tell her that you have a trip scheduled. Sir, you don't even have to go nowhere. Get you a couple beers and get you some hot dogs and go to the hotel room and sit up in there and drink and eat until your heart is content and sleep. Sleep extra because you know your wife ain't getting none. Sleep. Am I the asshole for proposing at my brother's wedding? Yes. It's tacky. And why would you take away the opportunity of your future bride having something specifically for her? It's tacky. And I don't even give a fuck about the people. Well, I made sure to ask my sister. No, the fact that you even considered it, it's fucking tacky. It's tacky. Why can't you take a moment and have your own moment? Why do you need to steal somebody else's moment? Like, I don't care who you asked and how everybody said, okay, yeah, it's all right. Everybody was happy. Oh my God, it's a tradition. It's fucking tacky. It's tacky. This moment is not about you. This entire day is not about you. What was the title? Am I the asshole for proposing at my brother's wedding? Yeah, because it's tacky. Always. 100% hands down. Okay. I, 26 male, was a groomsman at my brother, 28 male's wedding. My brother gave me permission to propose to my girlfriend during my toast that I was going to make. He said he would talk to the bride, 29 female, about it. And if he doesn't come back and tell me not to do it, then to do it. Well, he didn't get back to me, so I did it. I bought a really nice ring with emeralds on it. My girlfriend, 26 female, loves nature, so the band looks like vines. The day of the wedding comes and everything goes smoothly. I start to make my speech and my sister-in-law and brother are smiling. My brother looked excited for me as I got down on one knee. Everybody gasped and clapped. My girlfriend looked surprised and said yes. My sister-in-law started screaming, which shocked everybody, including me. She cried and screamed about how it's not right and how her day was ruined. I was confused as my brother said that since he hadn't got back to me before the wedding, that he would have checked with her. I thought he checked with her. Apparently not. My brother just looked angry at her, saying how she could ruin my proposal. I lost it and snapped at my brother about how he said he would talk to her, and if he didn't get back to me, that she was fine with it. She was confused as I was. My sister-in-law was then let out crying by her mother. My younger sister poured a whole bottle of my brother's favorite wine down his suit. He yelled at her for it, but in the end, we all left. My sister-in-law later texted me that it wasn't my fault that my brother was an idiot and that she forgives me, but I can't help but feel bad. My brother called me and yelled at me for ruining his marriage. No. 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 My father did the same, but through text messages. I thought this could have been avoided if I had asked the bride myself, but I trusted my brother. So am I the asshole for proposing at my brother's wedding? My answer still stands. It's fucking tacky. So yes, there were literally dozens and hundreds of other opportunities, times, and days for you to do this. But you chose to do it during your brother's fucking wedding. My answer still fucking stays. My answer still stays. Now, your brother is also a fucking asshole because he's literally blaming everybody but himself. He did not do the one thing he was supposed to fucking do. Then got mad at his bride for being upset that someone was getting proposed to on her wedding day. Then got mad at the person that he gave permission to propose for proposing and saying that they're ruining his marriage. No, both of you guys fucking suck. Both of you guys fucking suck. It's tacky to propose at someone else's wedding. What the fuck makes you think you're so important that you can steal the spotlight on someone else's fucking day? Why? Why is your bride not important enough to have her own fucking day? For your bride to have something that is centered around her when you ask her to be your wife. Bro fucking sucks. Bro fucking sucks. I would 100% turn down a proposal that happened at any event that was not supposed to be for me. Propose to me at my birthday party. Propose to me at my house during dinner. Don't propose to me at somebody's graduation party, at someone's fucking wedding reception. Do not propose to me in your mama and daddy house when they call us over there because they got something they want to talk to us about. No, absolutely the fuck not. I'm going to say no because this is you telling me that I'm not worth the effort. I'm not worth the effort for you to even plan to take me out to dinner. For you to tell me, baby, get dressed and look as good as I know you always look, baby. I want to show you off tonight. And then propose to me. No, I'm going to hijack someone else's special moment to turn at least a little bit of the spotlight onto us. No. Hell no. Am I the asshole for kicking out my pregnant daughter to live with her boyfriend since she decided she wants to keep the baby but not be a mom? Nah, baby, you want to have a baby? How old is she? How old is she? I'm 35 and the mother to a 19-year-old girl. We live in a state where abortion is legal. I had my daughter very young and I don't regret it, but I would never encourage it due to how hard it was. I had little to no support and I would never wish the pain I went through on anyone. My daughter's father passed away when I was pregnant and she has no stepfather. It's always just been the two of us. I was kicked out of my house the second my family found out that I was pregnant. No questions asked and we haven't been in contact since then. I've since moved halfway across the country and I will not ever be reconciling with them. Damn it. My daughter has been dating her boyfriend for roughly 4 years now. Her boyfriend is the same age as her and not a bad kid, but he's still a child in my eyes. They both are. Her boyfriend still lives with his parents and refuses to go to college. My daughter wanted to be a nurse, but is now deciding that she won't pursue a career because she wants to be a stay-at-home mom forever. Do he have a job? In order to be a stay-at-home mom, you must have a home to stay at. Let's get that out the way. You gonna be a stay-at-home mom in my house? Girl, I got questions. Let me keep reading. She's 19. Bitch, you still fall under the qualifications of needing to be taken care of by a stay-at-home mom. Anyway, we're going to keep reading. We're going to keep... My daughter would have been in school this fall, but she decided to unenroll before courses began. When my daughter came to me 2 weeks ago to tell me she's 2 months pregnant, I sat her down. I didn't want her to go through the same things that I went through. I asked her how this happened. She said that it was planned. You don't have a... Do she have a job? Do he have a job? Okay. My daughter and her boyfriend mutually decided they wanted to be parents. This horrified me because she knows about the struggle we went through together and that I went through alone. I regretfully called her stupid and I was upset, but I told her that we can work through this together since she decided that she's keeping the baby. I gave her stricter rules. I told her how it works and I told her what's going to change and that she will be getting an education under my roof. Those terms are non-negotiable. My daughter didn't like these terms. She fully expected me to allow her boyfriend to move in. He ain't got no goddamn job. He's unemployed, by the way. She wanted me to give her her college fund as money to spend on the baby. The two of them as a couple and whatever else she wants. not pursue an education, and still go out whenever she wanted. I told her that I will watch her baby when she's at school and for a few hours a day when she does homework. I also said that I will watch her baby on Saturday and Sundays alone so that she can still have fun and be somewhat of a teenager. I wish that I was given one day out of the week to recharge when I was younger and to take a break from being a mom and enjoy my childhood. I know that this is very lenient, but I love my daughter. We ended up arguing almost every day since, and my daughter's demands have gotten out of hand. She claims that they're very unfair, and I told her to look up what teen pregnancy is like and what motherhood is all about, because the conditions and rules that I gave her are very, very lax. I told her that if she will not abide by these rules, she'll have to live with her boyfriend's family. She cried and yelled at me, but I put my foot down. She ended up moving out 3 days ago. We've never had a fight like this. We've argued about petty things such as sleepovers and parties, but it was always resolved within a few hours and was never serious like this. I've texted her multiple times that if she changes her mind on the pregnancy or the rules, that she's more than welcome to come back home and that I will always love her no matter what she chooses. I also told her that she'll always be my baby girl and that I didn't want her to go, but we have no space for a full family, and being a mother means that your entire life is going to change. My heart aches. I love my daughter and I feel like I failed her as a mother despite being so involved. She knows all about safe sex. She was never bullied and we were basically best friends. Though I am still her mother, she's always known that it isn't just fun. I do discipline her when I have to and we get along amazingly. We do everything together. I never thought this would happen. She had no better reason to get pregnant than I wanted to be a mom and I'm ready. But you're not. Y'all don't got no money. I know y'all don't have no fucking insurance. So you were ready to be a mom based on my money. On my money, because the college fund is my money until I give it to you. So you are ready to be a stay-at-home mom based on the money that I'm going to take out of my account that I put in there reserving for when you wanted to go to school? No. You're not ready. How the fuck are you ready to be a parent when you can't even take care of yourself? You moved out of your mother's house to move into your boyfriend / baby daddy's house. His parents' house, not his house, not your house, not your house. You moved from your mama house to his mama house, but you're ready to have a baby. You do know that this money's going to go like that. You are not asking your mom to help you with your pregnancy. You are asking your mom to essentially continue raising you while raising your boyfriend and y'all's child that you're ready for. Get the fuck out of here. Am I the asshole for kicking her out? I thought this was the best thing to do to teach her that things will be changing. I want my daughter to come home. I really do. But if she won't accept these new rules and understand that motherhood is not easy, I can't just let her back in willingly. I feel like such an asshole. Sometimes being the asshole is necessary. Your daughter is a grown-ass woman now. She is now responsible for someone else's fucking life. She's going to have to learn that none of this is going to be a walk in the fucking park. None of this is going to be fun. None of this is going to be easy. It's better for her to learn this lesson right now before the baby gets here than for her to have a rude ass awakening after the baby's born. And then you feel even terrible, or you're able to be manipulated to allow them to stay because you don't want to put your grandbaby out. No, it's better for you to teach her this lesson right now. Right now. Oh, hell no. Am I the asshole for making a nice big meal spread for myself, but not for my husband? I want to say no, but I want to know. I feel like there's no way that this lady can be wrong for not cooking for him, but I'm going to wait before I cast judgment. I'm going to wait. So I'm very big into cooking and trying new cuisines. My husband, on the other hand, is not. I especially love a lot of Korean food. So I decided I'd make a Korean meal spread with a wide variety of, I don't know, BANCHANS. Banchans? I don't fucking know. I tried. Now my husband my husband has at the very least said that he likes kimchi before. He also said he liked bulgogi that I made. So I figured he would at least eat some of it if he was hungry and didn't want to find his own food. He didn't seem to see it the same way though. He saw my big spread of dishes and said, "Ew, that looks gross." Bitch, that's why you don't get none. My husband saw my big spread of dishes and said, "Ew, that looks gross." I told him he should at least try some of it because I think he'd like several of the things that I made. He absolutely did not want to and asked what he was going to have for lunch. So I said, "Well, you can choose some of the dishes that I made, or I'm not sure. You'll have to figure out something. Your husband's a grown-ass man. He's a grown-ass man. You didn't cook for me, so what am I supposed to do? Starve, bitch. If your hands and both your legs stop working the moment you walk into the house, that makes you so handicapped, you are incapable of cooking for yourself, you will starve today. You will starve. Are you listening?"
What's up?
Nothing. I'm just playing. I'm just kidding. I joke. I kid. I told him maybe you can have some chicken. You can make some chicken to go with the rice. He said the rice looked weird and that he didn't want that rice. It was purple rice. So I just told him that I didn't know, he would have to find something. Of course he got mad because I put a ton of time and effort into making this big meal spread, but wouldn't make him anything that he likes to eat. But I didn't want to have to cook anymore after making all of this. I just wanted to sit down and enjoy my food. When I showed my mother the spread, she said it looks nice, but will your husband eat that? I told her no, he wouldn't try any, and he was mad that I wouldn't make him something else. She actually agreed, though, that it was wrong of me to make all of that and nothing specifically for him, since I knew he's not very adventurous and wouldn't want anything from it. So now I'm wondering, am I the asshole? A lot of the dishes weren't too far out there. I really think that he would like them if he just tried one. This man is grown. This man is grown. She cooked for herself, so take your ass in the kitchen and make you a sandwich. Or a bowl of fucking cereal. Or, hear me out, get your ass in the car and go find yourself something to eat. Am I boring you? Because you're yawning all in my over here. Am I boring you? Boop. It's boring. He didn't even taste it. He looked at it and said it looks weird. Grow the fuck up. Grow up. You're grown as shit. That looks weird. He better make a noodle. All right, you guys. Baby's home. Yeah. So we're gonna leave. We're gonna go now. You can go see Daddy. Where's Daddy? Huh? You see Daddy? All right. See you guys later. Have a nice night. Be safe and healthy.